Welcome. Welcome to this fine afternoon. Welcome to this fine afternoon. It's KPA against UON Terror. KPA in white, UON Terror in blue. The scores are 0-0. The game has just begun. And for the KPA 35, you have Lennox Wanja, number 5, point back the ball. We have Sal, number 11. Number 16, we have Brian Shivachi. And of course, number 12, we have Adolfo Cheno. And at number 13, in the center, we have Abdullah. And UON Terror is the first basket of the game to open up the scores here. Then the 2-3 defense. It's 35 for the UON Terrorists. We have number 18, Ryan. Number 12, we have Jacob. Number 10, we have Benov. Number 18, and number 11, we have Spencer. And finally, number 5, we have Shelton. So the score is 2-0 KPA. Take the first time out of the game. 8-47 again, still young. And wait for the team to take the fast break of the game here. Still young, as I said. KPA in white, UON Terrorists in blue, for those of you who are just joining us. And this is your commentator today, Philip Ogada, for Coast Series Sports here on the YouTube channel. We stream live games from Mombasa. Must KPA again. Teams check back into the game here. Scores 2-0, UON Terrorists up. You see what KPA have in store for them here. KPA has been a dominant one at their home court here. It is expected that KPA should be UON Terrorists basketball is a surprises. And just might be in forward here this afternoon. Pass to the post there, round to the ball. Still the ball for the rapid pass. KPA get the ball back. KPA have a new coach there. Coach Ojuku has relegated his duties. To the new coach that shot there by Lennox to the three-pointer. KPA coming back to the game. That's saying the new coach for KPA. After Coach Ojuku rejection there by Abdullah on Ryan. And KPA on the fast break. It's a nice stop there by Abdullah. Salim, another three-point shot there. Back-to-back three-point shots here. KPA up by 6. KPA up 6-2. And I expect their back to the bucket. Full shot. The foul is called on Ryan. Frustration foul there. Couldn't pass break, but they get a foul out of it. KPA breaking away. It's 15-6. UON Terrorists have to discuss this matter and ensure that they put on perhaps a more spirited fight here. KPA in white once again, UON Terrorists in blue. It's 15-4, 4:44 left to play in the first quarter of the game. KPA, the home side team in white, UON Terrorists, the visitors in blue. UON playing the 2-3 defense, and it's interesting here that their center is the shortest guy on the team. Salim tries to go for the rebound, and they tap it back to Lennox Wanja. Open shot by Simon, 6-it. That is the 5th three-pointer of the game. KPA breaking away slowly but surely. Let's drive there, and a pushing foul there by Simon. UON trying to claw their way back. And the scores have been tripled. Oh, another steal there by Simon Wambua. Fast break chance, foul, but could not finish the play. Number 12, Jacob with the foul. And it's now getting a bit concerning. We hope that the UON Terrorists just don't give away the game way too soon here. We know KPA is a dominant team when they're at home, and they have the fan support, and the weather, of course, it's hot, and they're used to it. So the aim for the visiting team should be to keep this game as close as possible. Ensure that players like Lennox Wanje, who get really hot when things are in their favor, don't get off. Oh, beautiful pass across the court. That should be an easy layup. He blew it and passed it to the opponents. Now Wanje will lead the fast break for KPA. Pass to Salim. Salim could not hold on to the ball. Fight is out of bounds. UON survive. KPA turned the ball over. You see, the player for UON was afraid of getting blocked there. 2 blocks by Haidara early into the game. And perhaps he got the memo not to go to the glass. But that's not the way to play basketball. KPA coach animated there, trying to make a substitution. Another cross-court pass to Simon Wambua, Dara to Joe Byron. Turnover violation by KPA. Backcourt violation. Joe Byron threw the ball back into their half court. And UON seeking to capitalize on this. The scores are 20-6. Another turnover by UON. I mean, the player just doesn't have his head into this game. He inbounded the ball back into their half court. Salim, another 3-point shot. That's a 6th 3-point shot of the game. UON should seek to make something still there by Simon. Pass there to number 15. Tries to make a fancy behind the back pass. Salim open, rejects the shot. Wambua is open in the corner. Salim fakes to Byron, tries his luck. That is short, and that's a foul on Salim. KPA making their substitution. Farez Adala, number 0, checks in for Abdullah Haidara. And number 15, Derek. I think he's from Lakeside team now, signed into KPA. Nice floater there, could not convert. Nice offensive rebound, puts it up. Salim taps it to Farez Adala. And that's a backcourt violation. Those are 3 back-to-back turnovers, all on backcourt violations. It's an interesting thing here that the players are not learning from their mistakes. KPA, Joe Byron with the turnover earlier. UON with the backcourt violation, turnover again. And now KPA with yet another backcourt violation. These are 3 back-to-back backcourt violations. That's number 15 for UON. Malcolm checks in. Should have taken the shot while he had it, and it's an offensive foul on number 15. 23-6, 2:19 left in the game. Buga, number 8 for KPA, checks in. KPA with the horns play. Muga drive, kicks it to Byron, takes a long 2, misses, and UON maintain possession. Gain possession of the ball. Defensive foul there. The foul is on Muga. could not move his feet fast enough. (23-6), 1 minute 49 left to play in the first quarter of this game. KPA have dominated this first quarter. A lot of three-point shots, 6 3-pointers by KPA. That's in the first quarter alone. UON perhaps should be more, could not hold on to the ball, but that was a beautiful play as you could see it. UON should upgrade their perimeter defense there. KPA just having a holiday, sinking threes without contest. And at the Premier League level, that is poor defense. I mean, when playing at the Premier League, you should be quick enough to play perimeter defense. Muga tries the three-point, forces it, fight for the rebound. UON on the fast break. What will they make out of it? Nice crossover there. Beautiful play there by number 13. For UON, Mark K. Joe Byron fake drives, forces it, rejected there by Jacob. Fast break UON. What will they make out of this? And they have stalled. Open shot there. Rejects it. Takes it to air ball. KPA now on the fast break. Simon Wambua, nice Euro step. Could not finish. Rebound. UON, but is out of bounds. UON trying to bring some hostility into this game.
LeBron, question yani.
Another three-point shot there. It's 21 seconds left in the game. UON, nice drive there. Ball is stripped from behind by Perez Adala. 12 seconds left into the game. 10-9. Is he aware of the shot clock? Joe Byron. 4 seconds left. Muga hoists up the shot. 6 it. And that marks the end of the first quarter. Muga there with the jumper. It's 28-8. Complete dominance of KPA on UON Terror. UON should perhaps reconsider their strategy for this game. That marks the end of the first quarter. KPA, the home team in white, dominating the visitors in blue. A 20-point gap in the first quarter. And perhaps if things go the way they seem to be going, this will be just another blowout like you have seen in the ladies team. KPA ladies team has obliterated the UON ladies team. It wasn't much of a competition, to be fair. And it will be very unfortunate if we see the same being replicated for the men's side. 28-8. UON Terror now should just focus on making sure KPA miss as many chances on their offense as possible. The fans don't like to watch boring games and blowouts. And perhaps for purposes of entertainment value, UON should step up their efforts. It's the second quarter. KPA will inbound the ball. Coach Cliff, the new coach for KPA. Fares Zadala, the drive, drops it to Byron, could not hold on to the ball, and a foul on Muga as UON Terrorists were on their fast break owing to the turnover by, I'm not sure who the turnover should be on, because the pass went to the hands of Joe Byron. Byron could not hold on to the ball. But the turnover will be assessed on Fares Adala because he is the passer. Nice jump shot, could not convert. Fares with the defensive rebound. Simon Wambua will now direct traffic for KPA. He would pass to the post, to the middle, drive, kicks it to the corner. Muga tries to shine again, in and out. But Fares Adala gets the rebound, misses again. The foul is called. Pushing foul on number 14, Joe Byron. UON survived that attack. Dolphin Otieno checks in for Muga. Still no basket in this quarter. That was a reckless turnover, but the referee says there was a push on the back by Dolphin Otieno, so UON will get to maintain the possession. There's a push on the back there. They tried to get an empty pass to the post. UON point guard there making a series of moves. And that should be a foul there. Hold on. It's a frustration foul. But to be fair, Joe Byron was the one with the foul. Byron seems to be a missed call there. Still the score is 28-8. No basket has been made in this quarter. KPA still ahead. The 20-point gap. Misses the first free throw of the unsportsman foul called there on number 13. The UON Terrorist player makes one of two. And substitutions being made by the UON team. Dolph Otieno still hasn't made his mark into this game. Tries to drive, forces it, takes the bump, gets his own rebound. And it's a common ball called by the referee. UON will get the possession. It's a nice fight for the rebound by UON, making sure that Dolph Otieno does not get his own rebound after taking the shot. Nice pass there. Should take the jumper. He's driving himself. And another turnover. UON Terror now making disappointing plays there. As Simon Wambua makes an easy way to the basket. 31-8. The gap is widening even further. A nice turnaround jumper. Could not convert. And KPA just seem to be toying around with this team. Wambua drives, stolen, foul on number 15. UON now should take their breaks fast, and that's a traveling violation. Number 9 is not making much progress for his team. He's getting a lot of open shots, he's rejecting them, and he opts for the drive. But unfortunately, he's driving to nowhere because you can't see much outcome from his drives. Number 9 UON player there. Collins, perhaps the coach hasn't noticed, but he's not giving much offensive output. Substitution, Abdullah Haidara checks back in, but a timeout is called. Coach Cliff there, as earlier said, has taken on the reins of the coaching duties from Coach Ajuku. And now he's the head coach of the KPA team. And UON today is led by Steven and assisted by Zeruel on the coaching side. KPA having an easy time today. 7 minutes, 21 seconds left in the second quarter. And the scores are 31-8. UON Terror have not scored a single basket in this quarter. And to be fair, both teams have not converted much, but this gap is mainly due to the many three-pointers that KPA took in the first quarter. KPA had 6 three-pointers in the first quarter alone. It's about 18 points. And most of the three-pointers were very wide open shots, which means that the UON Terror seem not to be learning from their mistakes. Their perimeter defense is weak. And once a team is shooting so many 3 points, you cannot stick to the zone play. You have to switch up your play. UON should break away from their zone defense and perhaps go to the man-to-man defense. UON with the horns play. Suffocating defense by KPA. Haidara with the foul there. Tried to reach in. Perhaps a bit overzealous. Gary Okesa checks in for KPA. That's the first point for this quarter for the UON Terrorists. It's 31-9, still a wide gap. It's a 21 gap here. 21 points gap. And UON have now changed their defense, which is a good idea. Nice trap, but the ball went through his hands. Byron to Dolph. Dolph does not wait, tries to force it up. Could not convert. Haidara, the offensive rebound, kicks it out to Tobias. Number 10 was just checking for KPA, drives all the way to the basket. Beautiful reverse there by Tobias, and Coach Cliff tells him, give me 5. It's a beautiful reverse layup there by Tobias. Was just checked in for KPA. And UON at least have tried to change their defense. Horns play, Horns twist there. Tries to force the pass. Haidara there to get it. Fight for the ball. Tobias on the fast break. Threads the needle to Joe Byron. Count it and 1. It's a beautiful pass there. Tobias all the way to Joe Byron, who had ran the floor 94 feet away. And UON Terrorists catch themselves trailing, trying to chase the game, both literally and figuratively. The game is getting away from them. Byron could not convert the 3-point play, but Tobias is there to get the rebound. Gary Kessler gets his first touch of the game. Tobias seems to have brought a lot of activity into this game. Drive there. Shot clock violation. KPA took too much of their time trying to set up the offense. And perhaps they were unaware of the shot clock. 35-10. UON have been relegated to the perimeters. Nice jump shot there by number 16. The substitution, he has scored all the points in this quarter for the UON Terrorist team. Number 16, Ezra, seems to be bringing a bit of competitiveness. Dolph Otieno tries to take the bump. Foul on number 9, Collins. Dolph Otieno initiated the bump there. The referee tries to explain it to the UON Terror coach. Two shots for Dolph Otieno. Converts the first one. The game seems to have gotten away from the UON Terror. 36-12. The scores have been tripled. Converts on the second one. UON Terror should be careful not to be found at the 8-court violation. They cross the ball. It's now time to set up the offense. Because the Horns. Open jump shot, rejects it, kicks it back out. Drive, kicks it to the 3. Fake drive. Ran out of gas there as he tried to put the ball up in. Both teams using the Horns play. Tobias to Shivachi. Takes him to the post. Where Kessler there, Gary. That's a poor shot there. The accuracy was off. I mean, UON haven't produced much. Nice drive there, but he should endeavor to get to the rim. It's a holding foul. And UON will head to the free throw line. They've just only scored 3 points in this quarter. And 5 points, and that is their 5th point. It's their 5th point for the quarter. UON Terrorists 37-13. That's a 24 points gap. Makes it 23 gap. Perhaps not much to be said of the dominance by KPA. UON tried to trap KPA in their half court, and they choose the man-to-man defense. A bit too late. It seems to be bearing fruit now. KPA having a bit of some trouble getting the ball to the half court. Dolph on open shots, could not convert. This seems to be working for UON Terrorists. Oh, now open lane. Could not convert it. That's an offensive foul there by Shivachi. Moved his feet. It's an offensive foul. Did not set it early enough, sorry. It's a good call by the referee. Sees him setting the screen late. Lennox Wanje has checked back in. Pass stripped, and KPA almost had it, but UON retained the possession. So far, it's a one-sided affair. The home team dominating the visitors as number 9, Collins, tries to force the matter. Not much of a smart play, if you tell me. He's trying to do too much. Should make use of his teammates. That forces a three-point shot, bounces in and out. And KPA get the ball back. Wanje drives, kicks it out to Ekesa. Tobias, open shot. Could not convert. Rebound Shivachi. Lennox Wanje, open shot. And yet another foul on the three-point attempt. This time round, it doesn't get the and one. But he heads to the line for the 3 free throws. UON showing better movement on the defensive end here. This time round, they're not letting the KPA side just host up threes uncontested. Swanja converts the first free throw. Coach Cliff trying to imprint his will on the KPA team. Two for two by Lennox Wanje. Now he'll take his final free throw shot. He converts the 3 free throws. These two teams seem to be copying each other both on the offensive and defensive side. They're playing the same type of offense and playing the same type of defense. Traveling violation. Collins has too many traveling violations in this game. The coach should look into it. That's perhaps his third traveling violation on the perimeter as he tries to make his way to the basket. He seems not to be making much headway on the offensive end. Perhaps he sees any gap and he thinks, this is my chance. As Gary Ekesa converts on the mid-range. KPA now throwing with his play, and the foul is called on Fares Adala. This is much less a competition than anticipated. Timeout is called there by the UON Terrorists to discuss matters. They need direction. KPA perhaps just trying different things here, trying to see what works and what does not work. And as you might have noticed, KPA does not have the services of one Eugene Adera. Eugene Adera is rumored to have changed teams now, playing for the Equity sides. That's the news I'm receiving. UON Terror converts on the free throw. So we had some technical challenges here. It's 42-15, still home team in a complete dominance over the visiting side. Oh, nice steal there by Ryan. All the way. Easy conversion. The defense seems to be bearing fruit. KPA, another steal there. Too lackadaisical on the defensive play. And he let Salim get an easy layup there. UON Terror are not showing much fight. If anything, they should be the team with the highest energy right now because they're down by so many points, 44-18. It's not much of a competition if they play this way. Have to increase their energy, up their tempo, and make sure that KPA from now to the final whistle have a tougher time on the offensive end. Seems to be an injury there. The slippery floor seems to be an injury scare there on number 15 for the UON, and he will leave the field of play to be attended to by their medical assistant there. UON now showing a lot of hope in this game. Drives, forces it, converts the shot. They seem to be found a working formula. Ryan tries to go for the ball, too ambitious. Tabas all the way, forces it up. Salim could not return it. UON get the ball, fast break chance. And a foul on Tobias. He should dribble with his head up. There was a player down the court who was open. But of course, it's important for players to understand why they should dribble the head up. If he only had his head up, he could have seen that pass earlier. And UON could be talking of a lesser deficit than they currently have. 44-20, UON showing some life here, but still way, way, way behind. But if anything, one foot in front of the other, they just might get there. But it's still a big gap as he misses the first shot, number 12. Misses the first free throw, rather. Misses both free throws, but UON get the rebound. Beautiful pass to Jacob, could not hold on to it. Ryan, nice pass, open at the 3-point. Could not convert. Gary Akesa with the rebound. Now KPA with the fast break towards it to Idara. Turnover, but they get the ball back. Kesa gives it to Salim, who drives. And a foul on Ryan, that should be his second. It's 1 minute, 13 seconds left to play here. The UON Terror coach making his case with the referee. He believes that his team is getting a raw deal. If you ask me, this is just one team dominating the other. Salim misses both free throws, but KPA get the offensive rebound. 1J baseline drive, forces it past to Salim, could not convert, fight for the rebound. Aidara, ball taken from his hand and a foul on Aidara as he was falling down. He fell on the UON player. KPA now having a tougher time getting to the basket, unlike earlier in the game. UON Terrorists have upped their defense, and the game is getting a little bit more interesting to watch here. I see the home side now having to put a little bit more effort than they did earlier in the game. Misses the first free throw, number 18, Ryan. He's off. He's one, misses the first free throw. Converts on the second one. And there they go. They're playing the almost a steal there. You can see this defense is becoming a little bit more effective. Lennox Wanje, the crossover move, kicks it to Byron. Haidara fakes the shot, drives. Oh, beautiful pass. And Haidara with yet another dunk. There's a beautiful delivery there. And UON tries to cancel it as soon as possible. Open jump shot, misses. Abdullahi Haidara gets the second dunk of the game here. The delivery by the point guard as a steal is called. Open fast break. And they return the favor. Ryan says we can dunk too. It's 46-23. The scores have been doubled. Lennox Wanje tries to throw the early to Haidara, could not control the ball. And UON Terror gets the possession. The crowd now is back into it. A bit more excitement despite the large gap in scoring. If the game is not going to be competitive, at least give us more entertainment value. UON, 4 seconds left, forces it up, puts it in. It's 25-46, and that is the end of the half. UON clawing their way back, slowly but surely. And so dunks here on one end by Abdullahi Haidara, and UON Ryan returning the favor with yet another dunk. 46-25, KPA leading, and that marks it for the first half of this game. This is Coast Series Sports. The commentator of the day is Philip Ogada. As the two teams head for the first half break, we'll leave you with some highlights of the game as we wait for the resumption. Welcome back to the second half of the game. KPA in white, UON Terror in blue. KPA, the home side team, UON Terror, the visitors. And the scoring is 46 KPA, 25 UON Terror. The first quarter was complete dominance by KPA, 28-8. And there seems to be some new life in the second quarter where the UON Terrorists fought their way back and at least try to make the game a little bit more. Defense are still there. Fast break chance. Ryan gets the ball, drives, fakes, forces the pass interior, kicks it to the three-point line rather, floater, and UON Terrorists gets the first basket of the quarter. The fighting back, new life seems to have been injected into this team. KPA forced the ball down to the post, traveling violation on Abdullah Haidar. I can't believe it, but that is the call by the referee. Still, both teams resorting to the horns play, drive, but he's cut off by Dolfo Tieno. Open shot, could not convert, rebound. UON Terrorists tries to force the pass, too fancy. Keep it as simple as possible. That should be the motto for the UON Terrorist side. And they choose to pick the guard full court. Beautiful screen. Oh, it's blocked by the rim there. Dolfo Tieno on a casual walk to the rim. Lennox Wanje with a valiant play there. Dolfo Tieno was too casual as he went to the rim. And the UON Terror defense told him, we're right behind you. You can't be too soft when coming to the glass. Drive, kicks out to Joe Byron. Could not convert. That's a bump foul by Ryan. That is his third foul of the game. He bumped him. It's a beautiful rejection there. The referees are discussing whether this should be a free throw, and they settled for the side ball. He's saying that he was fouled on the ground. He was fouled before he could make his jump for the layup. Another turnover, fast break chance, traveling violation, not called. Almost lost the ball. And they, wow, you went there, almost blew it. More life to the Terrorists. And KPA still haven't converted. Dolph could not hold on to the ball. Yet another turnover. This is now becoming more of a game. Dolfo Tieno having butterfingers here, as they say. Can't seem to hold on to the ball. UON Terrorists now. Oh, yet another basket there. Beautiful. A lay on the glass. KPA still have not responded in this quarter. And it's now a 15-point game. All the way down from 24. Offensive foul, that's what they call it. Rather, it's a defensive foul and sportsman foul. The defender held Lennox Wanje while he's trying to make his cut to the basket. That is not a smart play. Not smart at all. Just move your feet and show up early before the offensive player can make his move. And if he converts, then you say that was good offense. But the defender should not wait for the offensive player to decide before they can play their defense. So it's an unsportsman foul there. Lennox Wanje will take 2 shots, 2 free throws rather, and KPA will maintain the possession. He misses both free throws. So KPA cannot convert on those 2 free throws, but they still have the possession. Yet another turnover. KPA seems to be quicker on the feet. Lennox Wanje drives baseline, kicks it to Salim. Side ball. Short clock violation. UON Terror bringing a bad-spirited defensive fight here, not letting KPA see the basket. And this is why they're having more success in this quarter. UON Terror upping their defense, and KPA still haven't made a basket yet. Still there by Lennox Wanje. Dolfo Tieno is too casual. Nice fake. He returns, gets a rebound, and he turns it back. Jacob there. It's a 13-point game. Dolph forces his way in. Count it. Count it and 1. Dolph Tieno takes matters into his own hands and says, too much teamwork. I'll now go solo. When the band does not deliver, he tries to stop the bleeding for the KPA side. That's the first basket for the quarter for the KPA side. Could not convert on the 3-point play. UON Terrorists now. KPA leaves the man open at the corner. Could not convert. Offensive rebound. Terror sinks the 3-point. This is becoming much of a game. Coach Cliff trying to switch the strategy for the KPA side. Dolfo Tieno, wow, wide open. Could not convert. And UON Terror, that is a very serious, silly mistake. A silly turnover there. And the coach needs to be frustrated as the player. He just can't give away the ball after too much hard work by the team. There was a silly turnover there by the UON Terrorist guard. 48-36. UON Terror putting out at least a better fight here in this second half. They've come all the way down from 28 points now to 36. It's a 12-point game. Still, the gap is still wide, but the scores are a bit more respectable than they were previously. And in the game of basketball, everyone appreciates a valiant effort by the two teams, regardless of the outcome. Byron sinks the first free throw. Could not convert on the second round, but Lennox Wanje finds some space through the defense. Wambua checks in. Offensive foul on Joe Byron. UON Terror with better defense here. Now Lennox Wanje steps it up on the defensive end. Still by Lennox, all the way to Joe Byron. Yet another steal there. Fast break chance. UON have the numbers. Attacks all the way. Misses. Could not convert. He saw Haidara there. And that's a turnover. I mean, KPA just can't seem to find it right in this quarter. Wambua throws the ball out. Lennox could not hold on to it. I mean, UON are not making the plays any better, but they seem to be lucky here more than anything, because once they survive a defensive onslaught, they just seem to be giving it away. was a reckless pass there. Too many turnovers in this minute that has just passed. KPA called for the horns. Horns twist there. Tobias all the way to the basket. Could not convert. Fast break chance, UON. Still, both teams are trying to be barren. Tobias being put on a spin cycle, but are still on the KPA side. UON Terror getting too excited. And they now give away the ball. Go back to their horns twist play. Drive to the middle. Traveling violation. Referees let go of it. Open shot. Could not convert. Fast break chance again. They need to slow the game down and get their heads into it. Too many back-to-back turnovers for both teams, without even getting a chance to attempt yet another turnover. And this is now not becoming a game of basketball. It seems like everybody just can't wait to give the ball away to the other teams. Palming violation. Tobias can't believe it. Nothing seems to be going right for both teams. It's a barrage of turnovers for both teams. Collins there, drive. A nice jab step, loses the ball, but he gets it back. Hold the ball now to the post side, Dara. Oh, could not defend him at the post. Beautiful turnaround there. Hey, Jacob. Turnaround jump at the post. It's 38-49. It's an 11-point game. UON now making it much more of a game than earlier. Was Joe Byron on a stand over there. Fast break chance now. Foul on Tobias. Blocking foul. UON are getting back into it. They're calling for an unsportsman foul, but doesn't belong. And Coach Cliff has had enough from the coastal side. A barrage of turnovers by the home side team. They just can't seem to get it right in this quarter. I mean, the game is getting more exciting as it proceeds. UON Terrorists fighting their way back into it. Still an 11-point game, but KPA had a much bigger gap, which is now cushioning them against this onslaught. UON Terror have found their mojo back. And Coach Cliff has decided that I've had enough, I've seen enough. Now come to the bench and get a few words of wisdom before we proceed. The game has just gotten more exciting. The scores are 49-38, an 11-point deficit. And UON seem to be handling the pressure much better. Their heads are a bit calmer as they fight their way back into this game. Still, there's a lot to be done. But all the same, the effort is much appreciated. UON also going for the horns play. Ball to the post now. Can Idara do some magic at the defensive end? Collins takes the shot. Short. And a shoving foul by Wambua. Sorry. By UON player. Number 5. Number 5, Shelton with the push. As Collins hoisted an air ball. And now KPA will head to the free throw line. UON have exceeded their foul limit. for the quarter. Bua will now head to the line. The pressure seems to have gotten to him as he misses the first free throw. And now the teams will line up. KPA have decided that they will not join the lineup as he takes his second free throw. Ambua, that was much calmer as he delivers it. 12-point game. UON fighting their way back, kicks it out, drive to the basket, floater, could not convert, rebound UON. Oh, the ball slips over in hand, lays up, could not convert. Tobias now leading the fast break charge. Ball to Byron. Shelton is still left behind out of the play. Joe Byron takes it out to Salim. Almost turned it over. Byron forces his way. Short. Salim could not convert. Rebound UON. Fast break now. They have the numbers. Will he convert? Takes the ball. Oh, almost 30 down on Idara. Wow. Haidara survived that one. He could have exploded in him. He said, the terrorist is coming. The tower stood still. But this time, it bolted out. The plan did not convert. The game is getting a bit exciting. Collins, number 9 for UON Terror, said, I will die on this hill. He took the ball right straight to Idara, who's known to be a good defensive blocker, shot blocker there. And he said, one of us is going to be on the highlight, and this time it is not going to be me. Idara survived, and to be fair, none of them will end up on a highlight reel, but still, it's a beautiful dunk attempt there by Collins. But as they say, almost never counts, and so both players will miss out on the highlight. Seems to be an injury on the floor there. Shelton is back on his feet. A 12-point deficit. And the referee ushers the players back into this game. This is now becoming much more of a game. Pass to the post, Joe Byron all alone. Hesitates, but he calmly sinks down the shot. UON Terror now blowing up their defensive assignments. Oh, open shot there. Could not respond. As Byron brings down the rebound. They're seeking to get Tobias open. But there's a better defensive play. Muga drives, kicks it back to Idara. Tuambua drives middle. Too many fancy passes. Tobias hoists up the shot. In and out. Beautiful offensive rebound by Simon Wambua, and he kicks it back out to Muga. Then reset the offensive play. Energy levels have gone up. Muga tries to force his way to the basket, but could not convert it. UON Terrorists. Oh, beautiful drive to the basket. Foul there. That was a clean foul there. The referee just could not see it. But UON get the ball. Held his hand as he tried to go to the basket. The turnover now. Tobias, you head for the races. The defender was too far, could not block it. And Tobias had an open lane all the way to the basket. UON Terrorists now racing against time. Ball to the middle, to 3-point line. Jacob will take his chances. misses. Fight for the rebound. And the players have collided into each other. KPA will get the possession. So substitution is made. We have yet another injury there. Collins has taken a hit on his head. KPA will make a substitution. Derek will check in. (54-38), holding foul on the defensive end by David. Needs to move his feet a bit quicker, quicker there. And they'll head to the free throw line. Any defensive foul from here on, KPA will just head to the line. UON Terrorists have exceeded their foul limit as Derek misses his first free throw. Misses both free throws, but Byron is there to get the defensive rebound. He's fouled there by David. Back-to-back fouls there. 2 fouls. He should watch his foul. David there, taking 2 quick fouls there. And you can argue that they are not necessary considering the situation within which the fouls were committed. As Joe Byron misses a fast free throw. Misses the second free throw. UON now, David will attack. He's outnumbered, kicks it back. The reset. He's left alone there. Jacob tries to thread the needle, but they lose possession of the ball. Sometimes too many passes spoil. Joe Byron tries to force it, the issue. UON have the numbers now. What will they do with this opportunity? Pass to Jacob, but could not do it easily. Oh, Dara there with the rejection on Shelton. He got him this time around. This is not a country for short people, he says. When you come to the glass, you better put it high enough or send it back. Blocking foul on Muga. UON now, beautiful pass to the middle. Jacob is rejected by Dara. KPA get the rebound and the ball back, but it turns over as soon as he got it. Drive, kick out, open 3-point shot. Could not convert, and the foul is called on Wambua for the pushing foul. UON Terror will retain possession. There's a beautiful drive there, baseline drive, kicks it out for that open 3, but just could not convert it. 17 seconds left for the third quarter. Another foul by Muga. He pushes him. That's clear as day. Clear as day there by Mugas. He pushes him on the receiving pass. And UON Terrorists will head to the free throw line. The referee saw it very clearly there. There was an open push there. And KPA now are saying that they have not exceeded the foul limit. Seems to be having a discussion between the coaches and the table. And it stands. UON Terror will shoot the free throws. .16 seconds left in the third quarter. Number 16, Ezra sinks the first free throw. And he calmly sinks both. It's a 14-point game. UON Terrorists now pressing high up in the court. Simon Wambua throws it to Dolph on the opposite side of the court. KPA have managed to break the threat. Oh, nice drive to the middle. Haidara, oh, good not convert there. Foul it. Foul is called on number 15. There's a beautiful alley-oop play there, but Haidara could not hold on to the ball. Ball fumbled out of his hands. And there seem to be more highlights here as the game comes closer to an end. Two seconds left on the clock. UON Terror Group being ushered back to the court by the referees. Perez Adala will head to the free throw line. He's practicing his motion, trying to get his stroke right. One shot there. The basket counted, so he heads for one shot. Could not convert. Rebound UON. 2 seconds. Could not get it out, get it off on time. That marks the end of the third quarter as we head to the fourth quarter. KPA still ahead, 16 points. And UON trying to put a valiant comeback here. Might be a case of a little bit too late, but we wait and see. Collapses have happened before. And all UON Terrorists can hope for is for KPA to collapse so that they can claw their way back into this game. We'll take a break as we wait for the resumption of the fourth quarter. KPA now will pick a full court press. The referee calls an offensive foul. They have contested that call. UON with an offensive foul. And Ryan has just fouled out. He was showing more promise in this quarter. He has just found his groove. But unfortunately, he committed the offensive foul. Trying to set a screen. And this is an interesting thing to observe in this game. There have been about 4 offensive fouls on the basis of setting screens. So a challenge to the coaches on both sides. Drive, kicks it out for 3-point, rejects it. Jacob drives, middle, passes out. Jump shot, in and out. Rebound, UON. And the ball is awarded to KPA. As I was saying, the two teams are having a challenge setting offensive screens on the ball. And we have seen both sides getting offensive fouls purely on the basis of trying to set a screen. Open 3-point shot, misses. A push on the back on Aidara. And Aidara seems to be saying that the player is over the limit. Wow, UON have both of their big men fouling out now. This is going to be a tough challenge, going the rest of the way without their center and their backup center. The size gap will be felt. Oh, Mr. Still there. The defense has been beautiful defense there by UON Terror, showing a lot of energy. Open jump shot, could not convert. Dolph tries to put it back, but misses. Fast break chance, but he threw it behind him. It's a turnover. 6 minutes, 52 seconds left to play. It's a 14-point deficit. KPA 58, UON Terror 44. UON Terror trying to make a comeback here, but time seems to be against them. Adala drives, turn around, jumper, easy money by Perez Adala. He saw the mismatch and he took it all the way to the cup. There will be a beautiful crossover there. But he crossed him to a turnover. Wow, nice pass there. Oh, beautiful crossover there. And UON Terror. So Aidara there waiting. That should be an offense. That is a basket foul. That's a basket. Aidara with a block there. Just as the ball was dropping. Still, the coach will appreciate that effort. It's a nice block there. But the referee said the ball was descending, and so it will count for a basket. It's a 14-point gap. Perez Adala drives his way. Could not finish. And UON get the ball back. Perez Adala has just identified something interesting here. He is being guarded by an undersized player. And so every time he gets the ball, he does not hesitate to take him to the cup. Shelton receives the dribble handoff. Open jump shot. Bounces around, but the ball does not sink. Perez Adala pass to Joe Byron, misses a point blank layup. UON now, 2 against 1. He seeks to text them, and a foul on Dolphin. Substitution for both sides. UON Terror fighting their way back here. Too many dribbles, not much results. 3 seconds left on the clock. Drives into his own teammates. Rebound, forces it, and he puts it in. Wow! That's a brilliant effort there. As time was running out, they forced the play. 4 minutes, 41 seconds left. It's a 12-point deficit. KPA back to their horns play. Joe Byron tries to set a screen. Beautiful rotation. Oh, there's a and this foul there. Jacob with the foul. Joe Byron sending a warning to the UON player. He's threatening him in the basketball court. Not sure if that is legal. But the game has to be played. It's a battle between men. Dolphin misses the first attempt. Misses both. KPA managed to get the ball back. The inbounds play. Oh, beautiful crossover. Oh, that's a thing of beauty by Tobias. With the in and out play, left the defender flat in his feet and made the jump shot on the free throw line. Oh, still there by Tobias. Joe Byron heads for the fast break. UON fighting not to give KPA easy baskets. Wow, he throws it straight to the offensive player. That should be a foul. Count it and one. Perez Adala tried to make a defensive play. Undercut the player. But the UON Terror player with a great focus. Eyes on the prize. And he manages to convert it. It's a 3-point play there. And we're waiting to see if this will be awarded as an unsportsman foul, because the players are claiming that he was not making a play for the ball, rather he was making a play for the man. And according to the textbook definition, that could be interpreted as an unsportsman foul. But we'll wait for the referee's interpretation of this. You see the UON coach there tries to plead his case with the referees. And the timeout is called by the KPA side. The game has gotten more exciting. It's 62 to 50. 3 minutes 56 left. UON with their energy up high, but time seems to be their biggest opponent here. The basket counts for the UON Terror side. And number 16, Ezra, will head to the free throw line, perhaps to complete his 3-point play. could not convert the three-point play. Rebound, Dolphin Ochono. Fast break, takes it all the way to the basket. Tries to kick it out. Defender tapped it, but KPA get the ball. He calls the horns play. Oh, Aidara travel. Oh, falls down. Fast break chance. UON. Easy. They get rewarded on the slippery floor. Oh, another steal there by UON. Foul on Tobias. The referee says the basket does not count. Foul on Tobias. That should be an unsportsman foul. He made a play for the man and not the ball. But all the same, the foul has been called, and UON would rather have the basket than the foul at this point. Open shot there. Wow. It was a bad miss. Tobias now takes charge of the KPA side. Calls the horns play. Tobias in the mid-range. Could not convert and a foul. It's a 10-point game with 3 minutes left to play. Back-to-back fouls by Tobias. And substitution to be made. Shelton will check back in for number 13, Mark. Lennox Wanje also checks in for KPA as Tobias takes a breather there with back-to-back fouls. And the coach says he needed something. Oh, what a block there by Dara. And KPA now leading the fast break. Joe Byron all the way to the basket, but is fouled. Beautiful defensive play by Idara, and is gassed out. Hoping that his team will convert on the fast break. Joe Byron manages to get a foul. Misses the first free throw. It's a 10-point game with 2:44 left to play. And that is a friendly roll there by Joe Byron. Increases the gap by a single point. Almost a turnover. Fight for the ball. Dolphin fights. Throws it to Joe Byron. Open shot there. Swanje misses the three-point shot. He got a bit excited there before and did not complete on his follow-through there. Fast break chance. Another turnover there by UON Terrorists. They just can't seem to hold on to the ball. Time is against their side. 1 minute 59 left to play. Haidara tries to make a play. Wambua open shot. Misses. Fast break chance. UON should be cognizant of the time not being on their side. Beautiful pass. Forces the shot. In and out. Fight for the rebound. But KPA manages to get the ball back. 1 minute 43 left to play. It's an 11-point game. UON with all the energy. The referee stops time and a foul on number 12, Dolphin, with a push off there. Timeout called by the UON Terror side. The score is 63 KPA, 52 UON Terror. 1 minute 35 left to play. And you can see here that the greatest opponent in this game is time for the UON Terror side. That is the opponent that they have not been able to beat. They're trying to make a comeback effort, but time is the main issue here. KPA side have already exceeded their foul limit, same as the UON Terrorists. So any defensive foul from this point forward will be awarded 2 free throws. KPA trying to put up a fight here. The referee stops time. They will resume now. 1 minute 35 left to play. Shelton tries to force his way, too ambitious. Lennox Wanja picks the ball up now. He tried to take as much time from the clock as he possibly can. He should head for the trap there. Lennox drive middle, open shot there, Wambua rejects it, kicks it back to Wanje. Open shot there by Dolph. Could not convert. Byron tried to hold on to the ball. UON Terror against time. 1 minute left, exactly 1 minute left. And that is not the way to complete a comeback. Turnover to the ball, right straight to the opposing side bench. No pressure at all. And 55 seconds left on the clock. This just might be it. It's an 11-point gap as Joe Byron takes it all to the basket and is fouled. UON trying to make a comeback here, but 46 seconds will not be sufficient for them to complete this comeback. Six, the first one. Joe Byron having a word with the UON bench. They let him shoot that one, and he misses. .30 seconds left on the clock. Lennox Wanje tries to create something. And he gets the basket. Another steal by Wanje. 2 back-to-back baskets. 23 seconds left. This game just might be over. 17 seconds left. And a 17-point deficit. KPA still not leaving anything to chance. UON should just rest here. The game is over. Lennox Wanje still tries to add more points to his name. 4 seconds left, and Dolph will dribble it out. KPA comes out with the victory here. The UON Terror side with a valiant effort trying to make a comeback, but they fell short. KPA managed to maintain its lead from the beginning to the end of the game. The first quarter was the greatest undoing for the UON Terror side, and it's paid here. This is Philip Ogada reporting for Coast Series Sports. We thank you for your viewership, and we hope to see you next time around. It's goodbye from us here at KPA Gymnasium Mombasa. KPA with the victory over UON Terrorists. Goodbye and have a beautiful evening. Thank you.